Hello, welcome back. I'm Tonya from Tonya's Witchy Kitchen. And how are you today? Yeah. I need to change my backdrop. I really hate it. But I've just been so busy. Maybe that'll be a fall, winter, next spring thing. It's like, oh, I'm just hot. It's hot. We've had such hot days lately. And then, of course, the evenings I've been running around, weeding my garden. I didn't even weed my garden yet. I just went for a walk with the dogs and found a wild rose bush that's about, 8 inches high, right in the middle of like a tractor path, if you want to call it that. And I'm just like, wow. I don't think you can transplant them now because I think you're supposed to do spring or fall, but I just don't think it's going to make it till fall because somebody's going to run it over. But I don't know where to put it in the yard because the freaking goats will eat it. I could put it in the garden. If I could dig up enough of the roots. Because usually they're alongside the road, and our gravel roads are just like tons of gravel, and the sides are gravel. And so if you try and dig anything up from them, you just can't. You're digging into rock. I guess I'd have to be careful if I put it in the garden though, because my husband likes to overwater everything, which is why my lavender isn't doing very well. I keep telling him to quit. It's like, my herbs are fine. They don't need to be watered, every other day maybe. There's a few that you just run around the edge, in this like corner, and you get those, and then you leave these over here dry because that's what they like. But he don't listen to me. He thinks he's the know-it-all gardener. Yeah, so what have you been doing? It's just been crazy. I mean, crazy. We haven't even gone anywhere or done anything, but it just seems like time is flying and we've been busy and things are going on, and pretty soon June's gonna be over. That's how I feel. Summer goes so dang fast. We should split it up. We should have 6 months of school and 6 months of like vacation. I don't know. Yeah. So have you been to the pool? Speaking of pools, my son came home with 2 baby pools, the plastic baby pools, right? So he filled one up for the dogs. And of course, Willow, she's horrible. Like, she will play in her water dish, right? So she was in this thing, like, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, just sitting in there and then splashing all over, just like a little kid. Seriously. And then he put the other one down by the ducks and the geese and the chickens. And oh my gosh, the ducks were having a ball. And my husband was like, well, how can they get in there? And I'm like, because you bought a pool that was really high last time, I said, and he just bought a little kiddie pool. So they just hop in and hop out. They hop in and then they do their little shimmy in the water, and then they hop out and then they shake all their feathers, and oh, they were having a ball. It's so fun to watch them. I mean, they should be penned in. They should be in a fenced area, but they just run rampant right now yet. It's on the to-do list, but let me tell you, that to-do list is kind of like my to-do list for Tonya's Witchy Kitchen. It's like never ending. There's always something I want to do and always something I want to try, and there's just never enough time. Like, and this weather's been weird. It's so hot. Like, it was almost 90 degrees today again. And like, our dandelions have gone through their first little bloom. Now, some people say that they only bloom once, and around here we're going to have a few times of them blooming. I swear they bloom all through summer because I can go out in the pasture and they're still blooming, So they're all white fuzzballs now, but the lilacs, I had just enough time to pick lilacs for my wine and make a batch of hydrosol. I made 2 batches. That's right, because I was trying something different this time, and it worked out great. But anyway, lilac water, hydrosol. But I turned around. I came home from a long weekend, and no lilacs. They're all done blooming. And last year we had like the whole row bloomed. Like, like the whole row had tons of blooms on them. And this year with all the snow and the rain, they didn't bloom very well. So I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, that's a summer catch you up chit chat, right? Anyways, today we are doing one of the things on my to-do list is to get a good butterfly swirl. I've tried them before. They don't always work out, so I kind of perfected my technique. Really, this is how I'm going to do it. This is how it's going to work. I could never make it again exactly the same just because I'm itchy. I got mosquito bites all over. They've been nuts. But I'll never get it the same, but that's okay because I executed this fairly well. So we are going to go do the It'll Buff bar once again, giving it a facelift and a different look with a butterfly swirl. So 3 things. Dream big. Be true to you. You are worth it. Let's go check out this butterfly swirl. Okay, to the soap. You have seen this before. It was last summer. However, I am trying to do more of a butterfly swirl like I did last summer. But yeah, I have a couple designs, couple soaps I want to make with it. So we're starting with this one. This one is like all jacked up. It has the orange peel powder, the pumice powder, and the oatmeal. It is a great scrubby bar, which is why it's called It Will Buff. Or It'll Buff. There's no will. It'll buff. So that is all in there already in the batter. And then the fragrance oil is from Aztec something or other. What the heck is that called, you guys? Aztec, whatever. It is blood orange and goji berry. I love this scent. Love this scent. When I made it in the I Gotta Be Me bar last summer, I kept smelling it because it was so good. And so in this one, I was thinking it's the fragrance oil that made it so fluid, but you know what? I don't think so, because in the I Gotta Be Me bar, it kind of was pretty thick, which is why I couldn't get the swirls to go. And sometimes you just don't swirl it enough. But this was excellently, stupendously super fluid. Super fluid. I'm really thinking it's something I'm doing with my lye water, but I'm not going there because I'm still experimenting. So, on to other things. Those colors, activated charcoal, and that is, this time it's Blue Mermaid by Brambleberry. Last time I did Blue Tide. They're very, very close, just not quite the same. And that one is Merlot by Brambleberry. So there's about, out of 19 ounces of oils, which gives me about 30 ounces of batter. There's about 4 ounces in each of those 3 colors, okay? Just so you know, if you want to know the ratio of it. The first time I did this, I think I did a bowl swirl. I think I did or I was going to do a bowl swirl, and I didn't. I'd have to look back at that video. But I wanted to do, like I said, I wanted to do some butterflies. Just a couple soaps this summer in a butterfly pattern, hopefully. Whatever. Do they call that a butterfly swirl? I think they do. Because it's when you put the 2 soaps together, they make a butterfly. And yeah. So it's fun because this is just one of those, it's the same bar with a different design to it. So all I'm doing is going down the side of the mold, making a pass with each of the colors, and then going on the opposite side with my white to push the colors over. Okay, so they don't reach the far side. Why? I don't know. Just to keep them on that side, I guess. So when you take the hanger to it and you swirl the hanger through it, then it's pushing the colors, along. Because if I let them go all the way across, you wouldn't get the solid, body of the butterfly, and, your swirls would be wonky. I don't know. there's, there's probably a reason and a technique and all that, but I'm just being me. So, but yeah, making 2 passes with each color down the side of the mold. Okay, more than 1 too. I must be getting towards the end. But yeah, that's all there is to this. It's so fluid, you guys. Like, so fluid. Yeah, I'm starting to blame the lye water, the lye solution on this. I mean, I soak cold, but and everybody says they soak cold, so I just don't. I don't know. I got nothing, guys. I got nothing. I'm gonna have to go back and make like a Bora Bora recipe, like, because palm oil hates my guts, and just try it that way. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go down, back, and up, over, up, back. Yep. Okay, I really hangered this. I think I did it twice twice as much as I did the last time. But I really wanted a hanger swirl on it, I wanted that. I wanted a big butterfly. Come on. So it is so fluid that I have to be very careful putting this top layer on. This is just the top drizzle, the top extra, to decorate the top. That's all it is. But it's so fluid. Like, if I would drop this, it would totally clear that plane of oils. It would drop down to the bottom. Like, no rhyme or reason to it at all. It totally would. And really, it's just a pattern. It's just to decorate the top. There's no piping. There's no really cute designs. I mean, these tops don't. They're just designed. I should do more with my tops, huh? That's a whole nother thought process added to this soap making. Yeah, it really is. What can I say? It really is. But this got sprayed with isopropyl alcohol. It got C-popped and gelled. It took forever for it to set up, you guys. Like, it was so liquid. I think I left it in the mold for an extra 12 hours. But there it is. Look at that. Whew. Nice shiny top. Hopefully it stays. I've been working on my soda ash, and I really have been pretty proud of myself, It's been coming along. I didn't measure that because I had to reset my mold. Isn't that cool? Look at those swirls. Look at those swirls, you guys. I could have used an extra. Like, yeah, I guess it's hard to see. You get more of the black with the, where the blue and the red are kind of grayed out. It's weird. Isn't that weird? But so pretty. Like, super pretty. I like these. I think I did a good job on my swirls. Yeah. See what I mean? I got one more planned. Maybe 2. 1 for sure. But that'll be down the road. Aren't they cute? Like, they're just cute. Look at those. Like that one. Yeah, that's pretty. That one's super pretty. Yeah. Those are awesome. I think that's my best one yet. So, juicy tart goji berries with deep blood oranges. That's the fragrance notes to this. And there it is. Look at my beautiful butterfly swirl, you guys. I did great. I hope you had a good time. Thank you for dropping by. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.